Nah, maybe your great grandfather made some sick ass cowboy hats, right? Right now, your worth does not come from yourself. This is about to get crazy. I'm hyped for this. I'm about to really help some people. I hope. You gotta listen though. That feeling that you feel now, but it's gonna be so much stronger. You're finna just wake up one day and be like, damn, I fucked up. Before you click off this video, you're about to have abundant self. Thank you. Thank you. Really. I'm flattered. Alright, y'all. Why you have no self-worth. You're thinking to yourself right now, what is this man's on about? I have self-worth. I'm a bad bitch. Or I'm the man. I'm him. But there's a reason you clicked on this video. I'm not trying to call you out. Like, believe me, bro. This was the issue for me for years. Alright? Long fucking time. And you just don't want to admit it because you don't know it's an issue. Like I said, you feel like you're him. You feel like the baddest bitch. But something called you to this video. I'm here to help. I'm not here to call you out, I promise. We're gonna deep dive into this shit. We're gonna get crazy on this topic. So the problem is that you feel deep down. This is not a surface level issue. This is really not a surface level issue. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're trying to deep dive into this so we can figure out what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I'm gonna tell you how to fix it too. You need to surrender this persona that you're putting onto the world. That you feel like, stop pretending shit's okay. You know what I mean? Like, this is the crazy part too. You don't even gotta tell anybody, bro. Like, you can do this shit on your own. You can heal on your own. You really can. You just don't think you can. You think you need therapy. You think you need medicine. Big pharma. It's bullshit. It's crazy. That's a topic for another time. I'm not no conspiracy theorist either, so don't even get in my comment section about that bullshit. But you feel deep down. I'm making eye contact right now. You just can't tell. You feel deep down, right? Like something is missing in life. You are in college. You're at the job. You're making good bread. You know what I mean? You got the girl. You got your mans. Y'all party on the weekends. Maybe you don't even party. Y'all go to gym. Y'all fit fam. Let's fucking go. Physical freedom, baby, coming soon. But y'all, you feel like this deep down lingering issue of like, what's wrong? What is missing from my life? Why do I feel this underlying like irk? This weird, I don't even know if that's a word, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody has experienced this at some point or not in their life. Everybody has experienced. Don't be like, there's no perfect nothing, none of that. Surrender that bullshit. Surrender that persona. It's time to use your human divinity. Divinity is simply the ability to transcend perceived illusions. Are you aware that you're perceiving an illusion? That's the first step. So the issue right now is that you go home, you distract yourself with these things that tell you that you have worth when it's really robbing you from your worth due to comparison. So yeah, you got a nice little job, right? Whatever. Y'all go out and party on the weekends. Let's see. You drive a nice little V. And you associate, this is about to get crazy. I'm hyped for this. I'm about to really help some people. I hope. You gotta listen though. You are tying your worth to these external things, right? Some of y'all already know where this is going. even your girl, you're like, I'm the man because my shawty's so fine. But then you crash the V. What's your reaction? You're like, fuck. You're like, damn. This is wild. That was my car. Like, that's, bro, I put so many, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're like, you're baffled. But you're like, it's all G. Like, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. We good. We chilling. Then you lose your job. Now you're like, fuck. The quiver went crazy. Now you're like, fuck, bro. I can't even. What am I gonna do? I can't pay for my car no more. I lost my job. That job had status. That job got you bills so that you could party and shit. Got you status to get your girl. Made you feel like you had worth. And now you're looking for a new job. You find some shit. You do some shit that you don't really rock with. But you're too busy. You don't earn as much. So you don't get to go out no more. But that's how I got to relax. That's how I got to unwind. I got to be myself out there on the crink. You got a job again. Now you're not making as much. Now you don't do fun shit. Now you're too busy to see your girl. Right? Or you're too broke and you just don't even bother. Like, now you lose your girl. Now you just got your little 9 to 5. And let's say that 9 to 5 is let's see, what's a good example? Maybe that 9 to 5 is, this is crazy. McDonald's worker, right? Where did all of your self-worth go? You're still the same person. You're still the same person, right? But now your self-worth is gone. Why? Because you lost all of these external things that were really giving you your worth. That is not self-worth. Right now, your worth does not come from yourself. That is the problem. So, what's the problem? My fault. What's the solution? I'm gonna tell y'all. But first, let's put it into perspective. It's all about to tie together. So, here's how I can put it into perspective for y'all. Here is 200 years ago, not even, maybe even like, probably about 200 years ago. Sorry, I'm tapping it right now. Ooh, it's a good song too. What y'all think I'm bumping right now too? Let me know in the comments what you think I'm bumping. Some good shit. Here is your great-grandfather, right? This was like 3 generations ago or something, however that works. This is only 3 generations ago, 200 years ago, right? I probably shouldn't have done the beard because let's pretend your great-grandfather was younger. Before Industrial Revolution popped off, life was a lot different. There wasn't no like wake up, clock in at fucking Rite Aid, whatever y'all doing. No hate, no shade. Like, you can find purpose in everything. I'm gonna do another video on that actually. Purpose. Your great grandfather right? GGF, Papa GGF, woke up and, you know, this wasn't necessarily like hunting and gathering type shit. This was like wake up and anything, bro. Literally anything, bro. I don't know. Maybe your great grandfather was a fucking blacksmith or some shit. Nah, maybe your great grandfather made some sick ass cowboy hats, right? This man went out every morning, crack ass at dawn, slaughtering some livestock that he tends to, man's a herder, and skins them johns, takes all day, gets meat for a good month, sells that shit at the butcher, and is providing some value, right? This man sell the ox, John. I kind of butchered that drawing. For bills, that looked more like a fox. To the butcher. So this man making good bread off of that. I ain't worried about that. He got plenty of livestock. And then he is using the leather to weave. Maybe weaving hats? Probably not. Using the leather to make the hats. Now, that's a process. That shit does not, you know, you don't clock in and bang out a couple hats during the day. You probably spent like a week, 2, 3, who knows? I know nothing about weaving hats, all right? With leather from a cow. Who knows how long that shit takes? This man's, your great grandfather, was busting ass to sell a hat, right? But your great grandfather was making, maybe this was good, maybe this was a good industry to be in back then. I don't know. Slaying Indians and shit, no racial. Maybe this made him good bread, maybe it didn't. But this is what he did for bread. He used his hands, and from nothing, from life in this example, he spent time creating. Creating. He may have been struggling financially, but he was creating. Put in a little bit of time. He was using his hands. He didn't have no distractions throughout the day, you know? He just bust ass skinning cows and shit to weave a hat. But he was happy though. This creation gave him interesting. He's making something from nothing. From no thing to something is creation, which gives you self-worth. What the fuck are you creating other than excuses? You literally go to work and you come home at the end of the day, unless you work at Michael's Arts and Crafts, bro, like, don't tell me you're creating nothing. I don't even think they create nothing. You're like, at the end of the day, you're probably in customer service. Who knows? But you're not creating. Why do you think you don't have self-worth? Because you're not using your mind. You're not using nothing to create something. Whether you're getting money or not has nothing to do with it. You know how long I would draw shit? Or do parkour and shit? Creating movement styles with my body and just moving around for fucking no thing. Nothing. No money. But it gave me self-worth, which is fulfilling. I'm gonna start, you know what I mean? Self-worth comes from within. It comes from yourself. Surprise, surprise. How do you find that? You create. Create. When was the last time you created something for nothing? That's often the most fulfilling. When you're pressured to feed the fam, maybe it's a little less fulfilling. But if you love doing it, then maybe it is fulfilling. Now y'all thinking. Now y'all really thinking. That's what I want. That's what I want. So there go GGF. RIP. He had the answers. He had the answers. It's simpler than you think. And it often is. The solution often is. You're gonna tell me, oh, I got anxiety, bro. Like, I got depression and okay. You probably gave that to yourself. Now that sounds crazy, but it's true. It's true. Unless there's a chemical imbalance in your brain, which is also often self-inflicted, you know what I mean? It is a lot more rare than you think to be born with a chemical imbalance that makes you depressed or whatever. But you're self-inflicting it because society tells you to, or the people around you tell you to. How do we change your mindset to want to create? Let's dive into it. So right now, right, you are not encouraged to create. And why is that? Because you're not creative, or you're too tired. I don't have enough time. Bullshit. All right, I'm a coach. I call out bullshit. It's bullshit. I smell it. You're tired all the time. That's because you're being a bitch. First of all, stop being a bitch, and not the pretty kind either. The ugly kind. The problem is, when you get home, you are consuming. Now, why are you consuming? Because you want to escape your reality of feeling no self-worth. And why do you consume, right? Here's what's crazy. You consume because you think you are recharging, right? Let's put it like this. You think you're recharging physically, mentally, by consuming. Then why are you so tired all the time? Why are you so tired all the time? You don't realize how stupid you sound. And I get it. Maybe you've never heard of this idea that consuming, especially social media, all the time, actually drains your energy levels. Why? Because when you're consuming social media, ready? You are constantly comparing yourself to other people. And we all know how social media go. Everybody posting, oh, look at how good bro did at the game today. Shotty on a yacht. We out in Miami. We out at the club this weekend. This weekend went crazy. We skiing, we snowboarding, we doing shit you're not. You're constantly comparing yourself. When you see this and you're already tired from the day, you're draining yourself more. You're actually draining your mental capacity with this constant comparison. Why do you think you don't have self-worth? Because you're tying your fucking self-worth to external things. That's a knot. You're already tying your self-worth, to external things. And now when you're consuming on social media, you are constantly comparing yourself to things that you don't have, which hurts your fragile ego, constructed by external things. Am I making sense, y'all? Is this too advanced for y'all? I hope not. Nah, my crowd's some G's, for sure. So it is no wonder that when you lose your job, when you lose your shoddy or your mans, when you lose the V because some retard crashed into your ass in Lexington, that happened to me, stay the fuck away from Lexington, you're distraught, you're baffled, you're perplexed, because your self-worth is tied to these external things. That's why it's perceived as a fragile ego, especially in guys. Speaking of the bros out here, it's fragile because you're doing this. You're literally doing this. I'm not trying to come at you. Like I said, I did this too for the longest time. But I understood that I was perceiving illusions. Right now, you have a choice. Okay? Now that you are hip to this and you're conceptualizing it, you have a choice. And if you make money, like, I'm not trying to take that away from you. That's a great thing. If you got a shoddy, that's a great thing. You got a man's. That's not the problem. The problem is the amount of worth you're tying to these things. And then inevitably, when you do that, you're creating resistance, which means you're going to lose it eventually. Nothing lasts forever, right? We all finna crow someday. So regardless, people break up, people lose jobs, cars break down. You're pedestalizing these Johns so high, putting so much worth to it, that when they disappear, your self-worth goes with it. Now you're left with nothing, which is a good thing. When you're in solitude, you're nothing. But that's when you should feel self-worth, is when you're in solitude. Solitude is often very painful these days. Why? Because you feel you're not retarded, bro. You feel this powerful underlying feeling that something is missing and something is wrong. You feel this. That will never go away, because right now you are perceiving illusion, and your self-worth is tied to these illusions of consumption, of possessions. You are living a worthless life, bro. And that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Why? Because you're gonna wake up next year, you're gonna wake up in 5 years, you're gonna wake up in 10 years, and you are going to feel the same fucking feeling, but it's gonna be so much stronger, bro. Take it from me, bro. I went through the shits, bro. And I felt this shit so strong, bro. I was a consumer on roids, bro. Like, no, that's not a unnatty accusation status. I would really, bro. I took this shit to the next level, bro. I'm that type of guy who, like, when I get like on something, like whether it be this or that, like I'm fixated on that shit. I take it to the next level no matter what it is. Even fitness, bro. Like, I did 365 days in a row, no rest. I'm gonna make a whole different video on that. And what I learned is something very, very closely tied to self-worth. It's crazy how it ties together like this. But you need somebody, me, to tell you that you are perceiving illusions. Well, you're not perceiving illusions yet. You're just in illusion. So, what do we create? Why do we create? When you crow and you have lived this consumer lifestyle, what are you leaving your children? What type of message does that spread for your children? Just little consumers running around? Look back on your life, bro. What have you created that you're proud of? A relationship. I created a lot of money. Okay, did that money come from a business where you're providing value that changes lives? Did that relationship change anybody else's life? Did you create from that relationship, or did that relationship end? Or are you in it now and it's going south? The problem is we went over the problem. You're stuck in this illusion where you're externally bound. Self-worth is feeding your ego, and then when you lose things externally bound, shit crumbles and you go through this continuous cycle, and you don't know why you have this underlying feeling of something's missing in your life. That's some deep shit. It doesn't go away unless you do something about it. So, what can we do about it? Create. What do you create? I can't answer that for you. It could be something stupid. It could be you knitting little hand cloths or some shit. That's not stupid to you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But it could be fucking around and mixing up some cologne or some shit. I don't know. It could be anything, bro. I'm just shooting ideas out there. You know what I mean? Like, I can't answer that for you. It's what do you find fulfilling. Don't do it because it's finna get you bread. Like, do it because it's finna provide you value. And at the end of the day, when you're creating and it provides you immense value, it typically will provide somebody else some value as well. So I'm making this video right now. I'm just fucking around. It's literally just got this camera on a tripod. It's my phone. Like, I'm just fucking around, spreading some knowledge, some wisdom, so I can help somebody. You know what I mean? Like, that's fulfilling to me. Just recently started my business, going full-time online. Like, that's a scary thing, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm providing value and I'm changing lives, and that is fulfilling to me. So, you need to ask yourself, when you're tired at the end of the day, you come home, you bust ass, you clocked in, this is your little 9 to 5, you come home, you're tired, you just want to relax, rewind. You need to become conscious of your programming to pick up the phone and start stimming. You're literally a fiend, bruh. Stop kidding yourself. Especially the birds out there, bro. Y'all are some fiends. If you wonder why you're single and you're a bird, This is why, bro. This is so unattractive. When y'all out in public, how is this approachable? How is that approachable? Y'all get your AirPods in, especially biddies at the gym, bro. Like, I get it. Like, change the song. Maybe y'all playing a video, taking notes. I do that shit at the gym. I be learning at the gym nowadays. Bumping podcasts and shit. Unless I'm going for PR, you know, then we bumping some cool shit, some funk and all that. But you need to catch yourself. You need to be metacognitive. Now, what does that mean? That just simply means you are aware that you are observing your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind your thoughts. Now, this doesn't matter if you're religious, if you're atheist. It doesn't matter. Like, off rip, I'm gonna just let you know, if you think you're your thoughts, you're a victim. You're a victim of reality, like of environment. Like, you're screwed. I'm sorry, but if you think you're your thoughts, you're fucked. You can just click off the video now, because we're not gonna agree on nothing. You need to be metacognitive, aware that you are the awareness behind your thoughts, which is the first step to stopping this program. Even if you do decide to stim a little bit later, or a little bit, this isn't some drastic change. You can never pick up the phone again, never scroll again. It's not like that. It's not reality. It's very unlikely. You need to be you need to stop yourself, and you need to be like, I used to draw back in the day. Let me do a little cool little sketch, or you know, it's been a little while since I made a beat. Let me open up FL Stu real quick. Or I play guitar, so let me strum a couple chords. Or maybe I'll knit sweaters, whatever. I'm not finna draw all that, but y'all, you get the point. You're catching yourself when you're tired, and instead of exhausting your mental capacity by comparison and lowering your self-worth, now you are creating, which, as we discussed, provides fulfillment. When you are fulfilled, you are energized. When you are creating, you are inspired, and you're providing value, even if it's just for yourself at first, or just for the rest of the times. Then you don't need other shit. You don't need externally bound things. And all of a sudden, you're not so tired anymore. So, to wrap this video up, I'm going to make things very, very simple. If you're still here, you either have taken value, or you're just like very entertained by whatever the fuck I'm yapping about, but you don't quite understand it. If you're having trouble understanding it, let's just put it like this. I'm about to put it into perspective for you. If this idea of creating, or, you know, self-worth comes from things, and you don't understand that self-worth literally comes from yourself, with nothing, from nothing. Nothing. GMB 950, we live. Nothing is the best thing you can do for yourself. Getting in solitude, meditating. I didn't mention meditation once in this video, but I should have, because honestly, that's where you should be starting. And it's not this, idea of like, that's a little bit flamboyant, let me chill. It's not this idea of like, I'm gonna sit down, zen and shit, close my eyes and not think about nothing. That's a very advanced level of meditation. It's actually very hard to achieve and takes a long time to get there. So you need to start by sitting, taking 10, 15, 20 minutes out of your day and sit down and let those thoughts process. Let that shit happen. You think 40 to 60,000 thoughts a day, bro. A day. Think of how many flicks that would be for y'all visual learners like me. I have a very creative imagination. I picture a lot of things opposed to just dialogue in my head. 40 to 60,000 thoughts a day. That's crazy. Think of how many flicks that is. Like I said. So out of those, I don't know, anywhere from like 5 to 20K of those in our modern day are decisions. That is so much mental stress, bro. Especially if you have like a very cognitive job. You know, you be in tech, you be analyst, you be whatever it may be, bro. Sales, like 5 to 20,000 decisions a day. That's so tolling, bro. You no wonder you have regrets and shit. Like, no wonder you're tired, bro. Sit down and stop fucking distracting yourself with the screen and process these fucking thoughts. Sit there and just bro, lay down and just look at the ceiling, bro. Just look at the wall. Look at yourself in the mirror. I did that for a little while. That was kind of cool. Started tripping a little bit, seeing shit. Not on no crazy shit though. But let your thoughts process. Like, just think those thoughts that you be avoiding. When you feel like you don't have self-worth, dive into that thought. Let it express itself. Let it see what's going on. Investigate yourself. There's a lot more in here than there ever will be on your phone, because everything on the phone came from somebody's mind. Explore yourself. Like, my life started falling together rapidly when I started discovering myself. Damn. I just need my girlfriend. Explore yourself. Sit down, just let your thoughts process. That's meditation, bro. 10, 15, 20 minutes a day. Just let your thoughts process. You will be rejuvenated, bro. I tell you, refreshed, rejuvenated, ready to go, inspired, ready to create. You feel light. You clear that brain fog. Even if you piff, you clear that brain fog, bro, and you just feel good. You feel you're gaining self-worth. And then you just ask yourself my favorite letter. Why? Why create? Why create? Because Papa GGF created and had a fulfilling, I'm fucking up the spelling, y'all, fulfilling life. He spread down good energy to his descendants, and you are fucking up that family. You're fucking up your bloodline, bro, because you haven't created shit. And someday this is you aging hella rapidly because you be watching the days go by and not creating and doing nothing. You're finna look back and be like, what the fuck did I do? What did I create? You will still feel that feeling that you feel now, but it's gonna be so much stronger. You're finna just wake up one day and be like, damn, I fucked up. Take it from me, y'all. Take it from me. I did 4 years up out of high school. I don't regret it one bit. But I didn't do shit, bro. And I had money, bro. I had women, bro. Tell a skirt. I had the gains, bro. I had shit, bro. And I even went on sick life adventures. I did traveling, all that. And I lost everything, bro. Even actually I did. I lost fitness too. I slipped 2 discs, squatting heavy, with no belt, bad form, barefoot on turf. I lost everything, bro. And my life came crumbling down. Let me tell you. My life came crumbling down. There's a little building. Because I tied my worth to those things, those external things. And I wasn't digging deep with my favorite letter now. It's the simple things, y'all. Why? Because when life was simple and they didn't have distractions, they were creating, and that led them to a fulfilling life. I don't know about y'all, but I want a fulfilling life. I want to put on for my descendants. I want to go through these phases of life, creating, providing value, feeling fulfilled. So, as I was starting to say before I got sidetracked, it all ties in though. That's just to put it into perspective for y'all. So to really put it into perspective for y'all, to show you that you already have that fulfilling self-worth. I'm about to diagnose y'all right now with abundant self-worth. Before you click off this video, you're about to have abundant self-worth. How? Because you look at a newborn baby, right? Chunky little motherfucker. Wrapped up in a little blanket, y'all know. Little I should look corny as hell. You look at a newborn child, and they deserve the whole world, bro. Nobody can argue that. Nobody can argue that. Okay? If you think you can, let's hear it. Let's hear it. That's not even funny, bro. They deserve the whole world. But why? My favorite fucking letter. Why do they deserve the whole world? Nobody looks at a little jit and goes, he don't have no money though. Status, a nice job. He don't have no nice job. He doesn't even have friends. This motherfucker's alone. This is a lonely motherfucker. But look at how happy Jit is, bro. But he don't have no girl. He just exists. Bro, pop out the womb and everybody immediately agrees Jit deserves the world. We were all there, bro. You were there. I was there. We were all right here. When did we lose our worthiness to deserve the world?